celebration from the new world champion, JoJo Diaz.
Welcome again to another episode of your latest boxing news. But before we start, I want to appreciate to all the viewers that are liking and commenting on my videos. Also, if you have a love or passion for the sport of boxing, doesn't matter from which side of the street is coming, PBC, ESPN, The Sun, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss your latest boxing news. Joseph Diaz defeats Tevin by unanimous decision to become the new IBF Junior Lightweight Champion of the world. But when we break this fight down, we notice in round 1 that both fighters, both southpaws, went in very aggressive and very smart as well. They were both trying to dictate the pace, and they were both trying to counterattack each other after every attack. After the first round was over, Tevin went back to his corner and he told them that something was wrong with his right arm. In round 2, both fighters kept coming very aggressive, trying to dictate the pace of this fight. And when that was happening, Tevin was dodging a punch from JoJo Diaz, but when he came back up, there was a clash of heads in which resulted JoJo Diaz having a big cut on top of his left eye. But that did not discourage Joseph Diaz, and in fact he came out in round 3 being more aggressive, feeling that he had the urgency because he had a cut on his eye. And by round 5, that pressure started to bother Farmer, who started to slow his offense, and somehow, someway, he started to blink very awkwardly, like something was wrong with his eyes. And then his eyes didn't help either though. It was very awkward. Then in the second half of this fight, it was already obvious that Joseph Diaz was comfortably ahead on the scorecards. He was fighting very smart, throwing very good combinations up and down of the torso. He was having a hell of a nice head movement, and his distance was always right. Also, I wanted to point that Tevin corner did a very poor job. In the middle of this fight, Tevin corner started to tell Corner that he needed to dog this guy, that he needed to be more aggressive and fight this guy and take him to deep waters and push him back, which I really believe that was especially the opposite that Tevin needed to do. Then this very same Corner tell his fighters in the championship rounds when there's nothing else he can do, because we know Tevin has no power, and that's when the Corner dares to tell Farmer, oh yeah, you need to jab this guy and fight him from the outside, when you could have told that to Tevin in the beginning of this fight and you could have perhaps win comfortably. In my opinion, Tevin fought the wrong fight, and his corner is the one to blame. Nevertheless, JoJo Diaz is a hell of a fighter that has only lost to Gary Russell Jr. And that's what I thought, that Tevin was gonna follow the same blueprint. When the fight was over, all judges had JoJo Diaz winning. One of the judges had him 116 to 112, and the other 2 judges had him 115 to 113. Congratulations to JoJo Diaz. Now we have a new, hungry, young champion in his prime at 130-pound division. So go ahead and drop your comment and let us know what you feel about JoJo Diaz becoming the new IBF Junior Lightweight Champion of the world. And also, who do you think he should be fighting next? Should he try to unify? Should he give Gary Russell Jr. a rematch? Let us know. We want to know everything you want to know. So thank you again for your time, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss your latest boxing news.